Well, that's classic Zach Crawley. It doesn't matter whether it's a first-class game or a T20 game. Oh, top edge, a leading edge, and taken at cover. Van der Merwe it is, Davey strikes, and Zach Crawley looking to give himself a confidence-boosting knock ahead of the Test match next week has gone cheaply.
Crawley looked quizzically at the spot on the pitch as he trudged off the ground, trying to work that ball into the leg side, and it just perhaps stood up a little, definitely left him off the pitch.
It was well hit. It wasn't a bad delivery from Lammonby, who'd moved mid-wicket out. You're allowed to change, obviously, because the batsman, to get that away with firm wrists through the leg side.
Yeah, no surprise that Bell Drummond not only opting to try and hit, again, down the slope, but also towards the short side and with the wind.
And gone. It was clothed, really, by Daniel Bell Drummond. Felt a little bit high on the bat. It didn't fly to Lewis Goldsworthy, and he had plenty of time to dive away to his left and take the catch.
Yeah, another miscue. Change in bowling from the Nackington Road end. Lewis Gregory just trying to hit the pitch hard. The ball hit high up on the bat from Daniel Bell Drummond.
A little bit too paced. And that's missed a line down the leg side, and Billings, the skipper, has his first boundary. Oh, edged. Beautiful delivery, just moving away at good pace. And Gregory has the key wicket of Billings.
Drive on the up. It's a tricky pitch to try and do that, but he's got to try and create something, get something going for his side, because they're really going nowhere.
Oh, that's kept low. That is a grubber. All along the ground. You cannot do much about that, Joe Denley. It's 33 for 4.
If you're bowling on this surface, hit the pitch hard. Change your pace if you can, but target the stumps and the pads. Straight through, really, the blameless Denley. He struggled 5 from 16, but nought he could do about that.
Hit hard. Will it go all the way? I reckon it has, yeah. Umpire Robinson just said to umpire Debenham, that's 6. Sounded great off the bat.
Towards that short boundary and over it.
Yeah, picking the bat up to good effect right now. Van der Merwe, as Mark Butcher was saying, using that slope, trying to cramp the right-hander for room, but it's the shorter side. And Leaning is just given himself enough room there. Lovely shot over extra cover. Jack Leaning is the one player, really, who has looked to time the ball. The surface has been tricky, nipped around off the seam, but it's Jack Leaning who is finding the middle of the bat most of all.
Yeah, really beautiful, sweet strike over extra cover. Marchand de Lange. Pace on the ball, pace off the bat. Scorches away backward a point for 4.
That pace is everything. It gives batsmen plenty to work with. There was a bit of width on that occasion as well, and Leaning, who is going very nicely indeed with 35 from 22, who maybe dislodged the bails.
Catch! Yeah.
Gone, simple as you like. Goldsworthy tempted his man out of his crease. Jordan Cox got to the pitch, but rather bunted it straight off the middle of the bat at extra cover. Kent lose their 5th.
You're going to be frustrated with himself, Jordan Cox.
Sit.
Goldsworthy to start his 2nd. He's flipped down the hill, leg side. Good start to the over for 5. They're slowly getting into a position where perhaps they can go big at the latter stages. Hard slog of 5 overs, all up in the air. Will it go all the way? No, yes it will, over the head of Lewis Gregory. That is a powerful hit. 5 for 5. Going to help me out, Butcher.
Yeah, good clean strike this. It's a bad ball from Galsworthy, truth be told. Dragged it down, rather. And Linda just...
Another big hit. This is definitely 6. This is a biggie. Boom!
13 for 5.
You've been rushed off your feet commentary-wise of late or something.
I just went for a coffee, that's all, out the back there, and it's all happened. Leaning right back in his crease, standing right in front of the stumps, which means he can get underneath it. Pace isn't everything, as that shot proves. A couple of inches away, deep in his crease, which means he can get underneath that. He was waiting for that, and he's belted it out of the ground. They've gone for new balls.
Does exactly that. It's not quite square. In fact, it's up and over extra cover. What a hand this is from George Linder. 28 he's made from 13 balls. That's his second 4. Goes short, and it's hooked away, and it's with the breeze. It's a shortest boundary, and another ball disappears down the road.
Where he's expecting it, he's waiting for it, and even with a bit of top edge, with this pace on the ball, it's going to fly away for 6.
Gregory's back, and he's pumped down the ground to Lammonby, who ends that excellent partnership with a safe catch.
Yeah, important they crossed there, just to make sure that Leaning got on strike. Absolutely vital. Good catch low down.
Away for 4. Streaky, but every run counts now for Kent. Leaning continues to find the boundary. Sounded sweet, and it's right in the gap. Second boundary for Grant Stewart. He's off and running. Well, that sounded good too. Fielder just admires it. That's a big hit. That's a big boundary, and he's cleared it comfortably.
Slightly bigger boundary, but Leaning did not mind one bit.
Last ball. It's full, it's straight. And they're going to scamper back for 2. So an excellent recovery. They were 31 for 2 after 6 overs.
Help and give my opinion, but shot boy. Ultimately, it's down to him now and his reins, and he's pretty clued up and knows what he's doing. The big boy.
Yeah.
He's got some pipes on the lad. So yeah, it's nice to see like that. Some half hits.
Well, that's sweetly timed. This time it's Banton. It's a long part of the ground. It's gone up the hill for 4. Alarms.
Yeah, high quality stroke. Tom Banton at times can be a little bit frenetic, a little bit keen to show everybody the full range of his strokes. Such is his power that if he...
Flipped away and flipped straight to the man in the deep. It's an excellent start for Matt Milnes. The first 4 deliveries of his spell kept Banton and Smead under wraps. Banton tries to break the shackles and whips it straight out to Leaning. Smashed. He's a mighty strong player.
Will Smead pipes, wasn't it? That was what Lewis Gregory called it. I'd say biceps the size of Bournemouth.
Fast hands now on the offside. This is very good from Smead. Smite down the ground for 6.
Right on top of the bounce. Ball had almost reached his right hip when the blade made contact, crunched it backward a square.
He's not played in a block, as it were.
There's some bat speed through that, I tell you. Just threw his hands right through the line of the ball.
Is the briskest of Kent's bowlers. Riley Rossouw is a strong man, whipping that away through the offside, fast hands through the ball.
Leg side, deep mid-wicket, straight to him. It's that man Cox in the deep. Keep an eye on the catching, it's going to be important. That was a good one. 45 for 2.
It was travelling, actually. We get a good sighter of it here in the pod, and it went quite flat and quite quickly. And he had to come round, and he made it look a very simple catch, but it was not quite.
Good shot, really good shot. That will get on the practice pitches and go away for 4.
Giving himself a little bit of room and powering it away.
Yeah, got a bowl.
Mark Lathwell, yeah, another player who used M&H.
Well, it's worked for him there. First boundary for Abel. Short ball, and he's pulled away on the leg side.
Spinners have just been difficult to get away here in the middle. Until now. What a shot that is from Riley Rossouw. Glorious stroke over extra cover.
10 runs and over needed. They don't worry about that. Well, they don't, because they can play slots like this. My goodness, straight away, up and over.
Slider from Kaz Ahmed is swept fine of the man out a deep backward square leg. And things are starting to tick again for Somerset. Swept hard, swept square, and swept for 4.
Yeah, the extra ball was costly. Fantastic sweep shot, though, from Tom Abel. Yeah, raced up the hill, right out of the middle of the bat.
That has been creamed. Rossouw hit that extremely hard, wide of mid-off.
He's incredibly powerful if the ball is in that sort of area. He's given himself a little bit of room to free his arms offside.
Oh boy, that's magnificent. So good from Riley Rossouw. Milne's back to take a wicket, but he's been taken for 10. 101 for 2.
Bold, brilliant. Back it up!
Well, another good over. 55 required now from 30 deliveries for Somerset. 108 for 2.
Sweetly hit, down the ground, 1 bounce 4, as sweet as you like.
Debating whether he should go offside, leg side. He just went, right, I'm going to belt it straight back over your head. There's room out there.
Sweeps this time and sweeps hard. He's picked the length beautifully. He's hit it well in front of square between long on Kaz Ahmed.
No, come on, Case.
Full toss, swept away for 6 to the short side. Wasn't a good ball. Got the treatment it deserved.
He had his cap on, his cap off. In the end, he did bowl it, and he's gone for 2, 4, and 6 in 3 of the 4 deliveries.
Well, it's a misfield, and will not just be a 2, but a 4 as well. Smeared away leg side. It's a short boundary, but Riley Rossouw is a strong man. He's hitting the ball beautifully tonight.
Highest blast score. A couple of 60s for Hampshire, 69 not out for Somerset. And Somerset run a ball required now, 15 from just 15.
Sweetly hit again mid-off Zach Crawley is up inside the circle, and he knew that and really just timed it. He wasn't trying to hit it too hard. And that is an emphatic way to finish this game. That is a comprehensive victory for Somerset, who did the double over Kent.